July.
I can't quite believe it's July, actually. We're actually more than halfway through the year, aren't we?
It's halfway through, we're nearly halfway through July. The weather's been very mixed. I've been running up and down the country like a crazy thing with my work. So I kind of don't know whether I've been coming or going. No. You've been on holiday.
4 days, do you call that holiday?
I've booked a holiday.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to be in holiday season now, but looking at London in the last couple of days, we've had some pretty heavy rainstorms, and so everybody's thinking about holidays and escaping. So, Nikki, what have you got to kick us off with?
Well, mine's very much kind of the holiday theme, but even if you're not going away, one of the things I think that I find, and I think a lot of people find, is that kind of when you're running around and, you're working or you're in and out, it's things like humidity. It gets damp and then you get warm and then you have to wear a coat, and so your makeup suffers, and then all of a sudden you kind of come out,
feels like it's sliding off.
You come out of your meeting and it's like, it feels like it's 40 degrees, so then you think, oh my god, SPF. So that's my theme. It's kind of like
how to keep your makeup on in the
crazy
summer.
Weather prevention skincare. So the first product I've got, SPF, which we talk about a lot. Now, I have been using this SkinCeuticals, and I'm going to read it because there's a few different ones. It's the Mineral Radiance UV Defense. It's an SPF 50. It's all minerals. And I've been using this this summer so far, and it's perfect for every day, but it's also perfect to wear on holiday, which some of the everyday ones we talk about aren't. Now, you have to give it a good shake because it doesn't contain kind of loads of bulking filling agents, and it has what they call a universal tint, so it doesn't show.
So I've had this in a white.
Yeah,
I haven't had the tint's lovely.
Yeah, this is, I think it was out last year, but it kind of gives radiance, well, as the name, radiance.
I really like the tint.
And it's a beautiful texture. So you don't get that. Sometimes I find with some creams and SPFs this time of year, you put them on and your face immediately feels like it's sweating, which I just can't stand. You don't get that. It sits really well with makeup. You don't get any white cast, and it's an SPF 50.
Yeah.
And again, no breakouts. Which
while you're away, you wouldn't even need makeup on, would you? Because it gives you that radiance and just a hint of colour. No fragrance.
And £39.
It's not bad.
So not bad for a 50ml, and it's not like you're going to use it just when you're on holiday and then not use it. So just keep buy it now, keep using it all the way through the summer every day, and then you can just keep using it.
Yeah.
And remember, we talk a lot about glycolics and retinols, and I had somebody on one of the groups actually the other day, and she'd had a problem with a retinol-based product, and I was saying to her, make sure, please, SPF.
Yeah, so, be really careful.
It's really important. So that's a real pick for me. As I said, I'm using it every day, broad spectrum. I will, on the links, we'll put the kind of prices, but you can buy it in quite a few places.
You can actually sometimes get it a bit cheaper. There's been a few offers recently, but you've got to shop around. But we'll have a look and see if we can find the best price. But when I had the sort of white version, it actually lasted quite a long time. But I used every bit. I mean, it's down to that where you're really trying to get the last.
But the main thing is shake well because it does separate. So and a small
feels gorgeous. But
small enough bottle to
I don't know if you can see. It's never quite clear on the camera, but it does give a really nice, slightly luminous radiance.
And an SPF 50.
Beautiful.
So there you go. That's my first one. SkinCeuticals Mineral Radiance UV Defense.
Fantastic. Now for something completely different. DHC is a brand that I've been kind of getting into recently, and with all the influences that are coming over from Asia, with how we use products in our routine, how we layer up products, it's all very relevant at the moment. A lot of people talking about it. This product is slightly different, and to be honest, if I hadn't been offered this, I don't know if I would have necessarily chosen it. It's not something that I generally have in my routine, but a company got in touch with them and said, would we like to try it? Now, what really appeals to me about this is it's a face wash powder.
So it's interesting because when I first saw it, I haven't tried this, but when I first saw it, I thought normally the powders are exfoliators.
Yeah.
So that's more of a wash powder.
This is a wash powder. So what it's doing is it will foam up, it will lather, and I would use it and have used it either as my second stage in a cleanse, so I'll do a balm cleanse, take all that off with a microfiber cloth, and then use this as my second cleanse, where normally I'd use a wash off face wash. You can also buy, you don't have to use them in conjunction, but you can buy this wash net, which I know Nikki was kind of like, ugh, gross, horrible.
I don't think gross as in hygiene, I just think it's just a bit random.
It is random, it is different. You can throw it in the washing machine, it's completely washing machine safe. So what you would do is you will damp the net, and then you will sprinkle a little of this powder into it, and then you'll literally just create the foam. Then what you do with this clever little ring is you just slide this through your hand, or even the other way would probably be more sensible, but you slide it through like this and you collect the foam, and then you...
Oh, so you don't use that on your face?
No.
Oh, it's just a fluffer.
It's a fluffer. It's a fluffer, if that's what you want to call it. No, you just do this to create the foam. So you literally create the foam, pull it through, you've got a nice ball of bubbles, and then you wash your face with it. Now, as Nikki said, a lot of these products are like a micro exfoliant that's actually taking off the top surface, but what this does, it has enzymes in there that will just break down that dead, dull skin.
Doesn't
so
smell.
It will, no,
It feels quite
it's got a bit of lavender in there. It's also got honey, so it's not drying. You don't rinse it off your face and then suddenly your face feels very taut and dry. It actually feels quite moisturised, in fact. So what really appeals to me about this, and why I wanted you to know about it,
The ghost.
it is a little ghost, a little ballerina.
The ghost emoji.
What I like about this is for travelling. If you're travelling, you're going to a festival, you're going
No
to...
liquids.
No liquids. If you're going into a tent or something like that, where you don't want a product that's going to leak, you want something that weighs nothing.
You don't want to spill something, it's probably more relevant to you, because I don't think you're going to be in a tent.
No, I'm not going to be in
She's
a
not
tent.
going to be in a
I'm
tent.
not going to be in a
But she
tent.
does spill stuff.
But I do spill, and I do break things. So
Plastic, yeah.
this is plastic, it's powder, it weighs nothing. You can take that on hand luggage. It's cheap. It's £9.50, and that would
It's
last
really
you for a long time, because you literally need a few grains in your hand or with this net, and it creates loads of foam, so it lasts a long time.
And in fact, on that sort of theme with travel, check out DHC when Tracey gives you the link, because they do great impregnated cotton buds and things, which are perfect for travel.
Yeah, really good. So this is £9.50. The net, which Nikki quite likes playing with, doesn't want to use it. But
Don't let the dog have it. I think that would be the
that's
thing.
probably good, or the cat. £2 for the net. So very realistically priced, and also
Good
just
for teenagers and boys and men.
definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And also DHC is just a few of them here. When you order from them, they actually send some really good samples. And I've been using a lot of their hair care recently, and the hair care is really great. And actually, all their products really good value for money. So
Good.
DHC, we'll put all the links under the video.
Good. Okay, my next ones are from Makeup Revolution. Now, I'm sure you've seen these in store. They've been around a while, and I bought them a while ago, been using them. But as I was saying, kind of weather going on at the moment, I've been reaching for them a lot more. And it's their fixing sprays. Now, fixing sprays are predicted to be kind of, or they are a rising category in the beauty and the makeup world. And some of them can be like £20, £25. These are £5 each, so
It's so
good old
good.
Makeup Revolution. But they do two different ones. So they do the original, which is the amazing makeup fixing spray, and then they do the oil control.
This is the one I bought, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So they
I've
work
got one of these as well.
really fine mist. They work. You kind of spritz them at a decent distance away over your finished makeup, and they give you 12 hours wear, anti-humidity, kind of sweat-proof. The oil control one obviously is more mattifying as well, so if you do get shiny or you are oilier, you can use that one instead. But for £5, and I find they really, really work.
Do you know the other thing that's brilliant? Superdrug have pretty good range of Makeup Revolution, and so often they have 3 for 2.
It's on 3 for 2 at the moment, Superdrug.
So we'll put the link to Superdrug because, and also at the moment I just bought, you know, my husband has to have his shampoo sent, especially from Superdrug, because we can't go in and get it like any normal person. But at the moment, the postage was free as well. So if you're getting 3 for 2 and free postage, it's incredibly good value for money.
So this is part of their pro range, so aimed at kind of pro artists and things. But certainly, you know, some of the other popular fixing sprays in the makeup world are about £25.
Yeah.
So and again, plastic bottle, safe for Tracey to use. But yeah,
for a child,
so
not much difference.
12 hours, anti-humidity, kind of sweat-proof, spray it over your eyes and your face, and then if you're particularly oily or concerned about shine, then go for the oil control one.
Fabulous.
Love them.
Great, thank you.
We love Makeup Revolution.
Brilliant, we really do. Right, for my last 2 products, in fact, I had a meeting recently with Ren, and to be honest, I still think of Ren as a kind of bath and body company, because when I used a lot of their products, it was the Rose Otto oil, the bath oil, the shower gel, all those kind of things. And somehow in my head, I hadn't really thought about them as much as a skincare company. But they've moved on so much in the last few years, and they've actually got some really quite innovative products at the moment, and certainly some really exciting ones.
I've got the budget now.
Well, that's true. And like the Flash Defense that we've got in our travel bag, great anti-pollutant product. That's something we're talking about a lot at the moment, anti-pollution. But these 2 products I was given to try because I'd actually said, quite honestly, that I didn't really think about them for skincare. So the 2 products I've been using, this is the Keep Young and Beautiful Firming and Smoothing Serum. You can't quite, I'm just shaking it, but I've used, I would think, about half of this. So I've been using it for probably 5 weeks, 6 weeks. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with it.
I like the sound of it, but I don't like the Keep Young and Beautiful bit.
Well, I think that's totally unnecessary. I don't think we need to keep saying that. But I think, to be honest, I think the beauty brands are trying to avoid saying anti-aging. And as they avoid saying it, they don't know what else to say. They have to say something.
You definitely don't need a whole pump, do you?
No. One pump does your entire
body,
face
I think.
And neck. It goes a long way. It does sink in if you don't use too much. Now this one I don't mind the fragrance of.
It doesn't have any fragrance by the smell of it.
Well, it's like next to nothing.
Ingredients, yeah.
It's got hexapeptides in there to help drive everything in fairly deep. I won't go into lots of details, we'll put that on the website for you. But I think it really does smooth and firm. I can't say a dramatic firming effect, but my skin does look really fresher, brighter, bit firmer, bit smoother. I really like it actually. It works well under, you know, other products. If you're layering, it works well. And keeps the skin really well hydrated and moisturised. I've been using it twice a day. I really like it. Now that is, let me just double check so I get it right for you, £46 for 30ml. Not cheap, but I think it's got some good ingredients and it's really nice. Now this one does get me quite excited, but I really don't like the smell, I'm sorry, but just smell this. Now, this is a retinol product, and as you know, we like retinol very much. I don't like the smell of it very much at all. We do like retinol products because they have proven to actually work and help skin to rejuvenate and replenish and repair and all the other things that, you know, we talk often about retinol. Now, what's special about this is it's been developed so it doesn't irritate the skin. It doesn't dry it out. You don't get any flaky areas. You won't get skin peeling with it.
Do we know how? Or there's any, I can just about read it, there's just instructions. It must be like buffered.
Well, it's a bioretinol, and no, I don't know exactly.
It'll be on the website,
but it'll be on the website, and I will check that and put that into the article. But it's very gentle on skin. You don't have to worry about reddening, drying, flaking, anything like that.
But still SPF.
You've got to, whatever you do. I mean, you can use this twice a day, so even more so, make sure you've got an SPF over it, because otherwise whatever good you're doing with these products, you're just going to be wasting your time because you'll destroy it with the sun.
So all the benefits and none of the...
Yeah, all the benefits and none of the drawbacks. I've not had any reddening, peeling or anything. Great to use day and night, but it's really hydrating, it's really moisturising,
yeah, it's quite rich.
Which you don't actually get very often with a retinol product. So I'm really impressed with it. It's £44 for 50ml, which I think is actually quite good value for money. It is a glass bottle, it is heavy, and I am likely to break it, which we know. But here we go, anti-aging cream. So, not the best name, Bioretinol Anti-Aging Cream. But I really like the product, and I think have a look at Ren, because they have changed, they have come on, and they are...
Well, now they're part of one of the big corporations. There's the money there and the technology, so...
Absolutely. So have a look at those, but we'll write more on the website about it. So that's our pick for July.
Yes.
I know you're continuing to be busy.
Yeah, busy, working with some really exciting new brands, new projects. Really exciting. So, running around. I don't think we've got an event tonight. I don't think there's any major.
No, I think it's going a bit quiet now for the summer. I think a lot of people are going away and it's calming down. So hopefully we'll have time to catch up with all the things we have to do.
If you've got any questions, as usual, then come through. There's some really exciting colour launches and things. Kind of beyond just the bronzes, coming out with some of the brands I've seen. Lots of lips coming out actually, sort of now and for the new season.
For you.
Yes. Dior are bringing out a whole new range. Urban Decay have got a whole new range. Like something like 20 lipsticks or something.
Fantastic.
Very exciting.
Really good. So, as Nikki said, any questions either below the video or info@fighting50.co.uk. Links will be under the video if you want to purchase any of these products. And if you do and you love them, and thank you to everybody who's actually put comments under the videos and said, on your recommendation, I bought this, absolutely love it. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for taking the time. Really appreciate it. And we had a lady a couple of weeks ago asking one of the products we talked about that, what did she have to do, because it seemed very thin, and we could explain that it didn't have bulking agents and you just need to shake it well. So if you've got any problems like that, just let us know. And if you are going away, staycation or abroad, we've got some travel bags still, and we are just about, after we filmed this, just about to start putting together our next bag, which is very exciting. Extremely. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. See you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.